Hey, I've got a pretty cool scale idea that this should be pretty easy and pretty beneficial if you wanted to dig in. But first, let me show you this Surf Zombie shirt. It took like 7 screens to get all the colors on this. This is a pinstripe, 2-piston eyeball design. This was done by Jeff Kong Isbell. He's an artist in Los Angeles, I believe. And we have these in most sizes. If you're interested, just email me at hooverguitar@yahoo.com. Just thought I'd throw that out there. That would help our band. We have a big road trip we're taking coming up in October. All right, so we've done one string A minor scale like this. That's on the first string. Now, if you do second string, it'd be. And you can put those two strings together somehow, like. And so forth. It's really fun. So I was thinking, it took me a while to get around to it, but what if we added the third string? Of course, in my mind, I'm, assuming everybody's been practicing their minor scale on 2 strings. So this is an A minor scale, A, B, C, D, E, F, G. You don't have to start and end on A, but it does kind of frame the scale so it sounds. Oops. It does sound, it resolves correctly to the root note, but you don't always have to do that. But for training purposes, you might want to. All right, so let's say we wanted to add the third string in theoretically. That would be G, A, B, C, the D, G, A, B, C, D, E. F, F, G, and A. You probably know your notes pretty well, don't you? You could find those to be open 2, 4, 5, 7, 9, 10, 12, 14, and 16, 17, 19, 21. That's a high E right there. Those sound out of tune, don't they? So, again, you can do some hammer on and pull off on one string. So I think you should learn all 3. Then combine them. Like we did 2 strings, now maybe 3 strings. You'll have all kinds of patterns. It's endless, almost. That's kind of like beginning guitar. Your first few lessons, you learn those notes. Then, you might be trapped in the first 3 frets, 3 or 4 frets, so we want to try to push you up the neck. Let's see, what would we do next? Oops, I added the 4th string. No! And you could classify these as caged patterns. That's totally fine, but truthfully, I learned these just by free ranging, learning the notes up the neck. I didn't You know, a guy tried to tell me about the caged system. I'm like, man, I don't need no system. Get rid of your system. But really, he was right. It's a good thing. But at the same time, just free flowing it is pretty cool too. So you'll find some weird patterns, you know, 2, 4, 5, 3, 5, 6, 3, 5. And when you land on something besides an A, it does sound interesting. That'd be like a ninth interval. When you land on a B, there's another B. There's an E, which is the fifth interval of an A minor chord or A minor scale, the E. So it's a chord tone for your basic triad. And you'll find the triads in here, like a outer room up there. All right. Those are crucial to know, the triads. So landing on the root or the fifth or maybe the minor third, which is C, those will be your basic chord tones from the triads. So root, third, fifth. Root is A, third is C, B, or E is the fifth. Now, if you land on the D, which is the fourth, it's kind of weird. Don? There's a fourth. I mean, it's okay, but it kind of like raises a question, like it's a bold choice. F is another kind of strange, you know, it's kind of out there. So F, B, and D are not chord tones. So when you land on those, you might just be aware that they're not gonna like sit in with the chord nicely. They're gonna kind of cause a little turbulence. Not a bad thing, but just be aware. It's just a note, you know. But so you can keep wandering up the neck and finding all these little patterns. Which you can vary, you know. There's a D here, one here. There's an A here, one there. So you can kind of smudge your way from one to the other. Make a decision, which one do you want to play? So that's the A minor scale on the first, second, and third string, which yields multiple patterns, multiple positions. So if that was a lot of information, just go back to the first string, E, F, G, A, B, C, D, E. And then it repeats, E, F, G, A, B, C. It's really easy. Second string, B, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Third string, G, A, B, C, D, E. Where are we at? F, G, A, B, C, D, E. Learn those three strings, and then, you know, of course, we're going to follow up and get to the fourth string when we get around to it, but let's give you guys some time to get those three strings down. All right, I've got a gig in Fairfield, Iowa tonight. That's where the floaters come from. Play 7 to 9 with the drive-ins, and then Sunday, Surf Zombies are we're at a car show in Monticello, Iowa from 11 to noon, noon to 1, 1 to 2, something like, who knows, 3 hours. Start at 11. We got to leave at 9. So, yeah, man, we'll be selling some of these. We got these in various sizes, but and many other designs. Maybe I'll show you some other designs just for fun. Just in case you need a shirt. Man, everybody needs a shirt. You might be the only guy in your town with one of these. So it's unique. They're good gifts, and they support the arts. My bandmates, you know, help us put fuel in the van, and then we can buy more shirts and buy more albums and keep our art moving forward. So thank you so much for that support. If you want to consider that, or just watching the video is really cool, give me a thumbs up. You can subscribe to my channel, and I hope you're having fun with your guitar. That's number one. I'm not really making any money doing this. I make like 14 cents per video. It's like big time. I'm just doing it because it's fun, and I meet interesting people, and you know, just kind of keep the positivity going forward. That's why I'm really here, and it's fun. All right, see ya.